Hi, I'm Emily of HarperNCo. Today I have a banner to show you. This is a banner that I designed for um, with the thought of having a get together with friends for a hot cocoa bar, just something to get together with my friends to hang out and talk because you don't really need a major holiday or anything specific to get together with friends. Now, do you need to decorate every time you have friends over? No, but sometimes it's just fun. So this banner would not only be cute for getting together with friends, but to have a party for in a kid's classroom or for young kids and whatnot. And in fact, I had my son in mind when I designed this. He loves hot chocolate. I think he would live on it if he could. And so this banner is designed so that the letters go together super quickly and easily. And it comes with a uh, coffee cup or a cocoa cup for that matter, and a little marshmallow face. And it is all tangled up. But you can make this say whatever you want. And I will show you that mine says hot cocoa bar. And you could make it say coffee bar or whatever you want because it comes with the entire alphabet, plus the numbers and a couple of extra pieces. So I'm gonna get hop over and show you how easy this is to put together.
You can see I have an assortment of tools and adhesives here, but I'm going to start with the coffee cup or the cocoa cup and add a little barely art glue to the back. You could use whatever adhesive you prefer. And then center the cup in the middle of the brown piece. I chose red for my cup, but you could make it whatever color you like. And by centering it, it gives a little bit of an outline, but as well as the look of the cup being full. Next up, we're going to do the marshmallow, and this also goes together simply by layering. I have put some of my banners together without gluing the pieces together and just stringing them through the holes, lining up all the holes in place and stringing them together. And it has worked, but I find it easier to actually string it with once everything's glued together. So simply layer the 3 layers together. And there you have it. Now we're going to use a little adhesive vinyl and some transfer tape to add the eyes to the marshmallow. And then you're going to want to repeat this for as many cups and marshmallows that you're going to put into your banner. Now I'm ready to move on to the letters. And you can see the letters. I've stacked them up. You can do them in order if you want. I happen to put them in order to make sure that I had them all. And I'm going to start by putting some glue on the back of the top layer. Line it up over the next layer, the second layer, which mine is brown. Line those little holes up. And then finally, I'm going to glue this to my last layer. You could leave this last layer off if you wanted, but I like adding the extra layer of color, and it just goes in the center and line up the holes so that you have a nice outline and the holes are all lined up. And then I'm going to show you another letter here. This is the O, and this is a way that I really enjoy designing banners and a lot of my designs this way, so that instead of having to glue that center of the O in the middle, I've designed it so that it's connected and you're not looking for little missing small pieces to make the letters line up. And we're going to do the same thing with the O as we did with the H. And again, put it on the backer layer. And then you can go on and continue to do the rest of the banner. I'm coming back to one of my coffee cups now and adding the snowflake. You could also do this, use vinyl for the snowflake, but this ended up being large enough that I went ahead and used paper for this. All right, now that all my pieces are together, I'm going to go ahead and string them. And the reason that I decided to keep this part in the video, even though this part's a little kind of boring, is that I wanted to show the tip that I like to, when I'm using like this like butcher twine, or baker's twine, I mean, I like to go ahead and use my glue stick to kind of glue the end together, make it a little easier to feed through each of the pieces. And I'm just going to go ahead and string the whole thing together.
I made mine at 3 inches and I've squished it together to fit it in the screen. You could make this larger. You could make this a little bit smaller too. You might have to modify the size of the hole from that is used, but it goes together very quick and easy. And you know, sometimes it's just fun to add a little extra decoration and put a little extra touch in when having friends over. And then if you wanted to really have a great, build this theme out and have a big party and not just friends over for hot cocoa or hot coffee or, whatever, and really wanted to build this out and have an actual party. Like I can imagine when my kids were little having a hot cocoa party for, in their classroom or something. There are some other pieces, in addition to this, there's some other pieces that go with this theme that you could easily put together. And there is a bag topper. You could put homemade hot chocolate in it. Hot chocolate mix is actually really easy to make and a lot of fun. And I have a little gift bag. You could put homemade marshmallows in it. Just pop them in a bag inside of here and tie a little bow on this on the outside. Um, or, for somebody that you want to give them a treat, I pop a gift card in the back of this and tie it to a mug and it's ready to go. Perfect gift. So I'd love to know if this is something that you enjoy doing or what you might want your banner to say, since the banner comes with all the letters and you can make it say whatever you want. So I hope you have a wonderful day and happy crafting.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next project. Want even more crafty fun? Head over to HarperNCo, where you can sign up to get 5 days of free downloads. It's my treat to you.